everyone, it's Sal Post. How you all doing? And welcome to another episode of Breaking Dawn. Good morning, roster stats. Good morning, everyone. How you all doing? I hope you're all doing well, guys. I hope everyone is having a fantastic Friday. It's Friday again. Sunday, Monday, what? It's Friday, guys. From New York, big up the New York Massive. Big up New York, big up the Bronx, big up the Brooklyn. All you guys there, thank you so much for joining me. Absolutely, everyone. Let me just read some of these comments out real quick before I start. Sending in Zidane, managerial return hint amid Manchester United links to Zidane. I don't think Zinedine Zidane is going to come to the Premier League, fam. Zinedine Zidane has made it pretty clear that he does not want to come to the Premier League, and he's never played in the Premier League, and he doesn't want to come to the Premier League. He could have came before, of course. Big up Rasta Stats and big up the New York family. Absolutely, absolutely. Guys, before I start, please don't forget to smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Do you know what? It's been a few days and I'm starting to get more and more confident again. I don't know where this confidence is coming from. I don't know how it's coming. I've been so negative these last few days, but suddenly I got this urge, this feeling just to be like, baff. It's Friday. You just got that Friday feeling, haven't you? Ah, goodness me. I mean, I love it. I love it at the end of it. I know it's international break. Scotland lost yesterday. McTominay scored. I know it's international break, though. And I know it's a bit of a downer when it's an international break. Of course, we don't like international football. What is international football at the end of the day? Good morning, Brian. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Big up the fellow Reds, of course. Fellow Reds in the house, of course. Big up the fellow Reds, guys. Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining me today. Now, look, Manchester United are already making plans. They're already making plans for the next transfer window. Ineos are looking to bring in some players that will fit their project, that will fit what they want, their philosophy that they want at the club at the end of the day. So Man United are looking at players of a certain age, from certain places within the world who they can pick up, who are big prospects and not going to cost an arm and a leg, if you know what I mean. Now, the first player I'm going to bring into the equation is a player called Franco Mastantuono. Franco Mastantuono is an attacking midfielder, 17 years old. He plays for River Plate. He's already had 27 appearances, three goals and 2 assists in his first season since 2004. So this player, very, very highly rated within Ineos, within world football. Real Madrid are after this player as well. So Franco Mastantuono, who's going to be known as Franco, is pretty sure, isn't it? It's going to be Franco, and old Frank, you get me? It's going to be old Frank, isn't it? Yeah, Franco Mastantuono is a 17-year-old who plays for River Plate, will cost around 17.5 million. Ineos are already looking to bring in more youth players, more young players that fit the mold that they want to bring forward in regards to their philosophy. Whether that's with Ten Hag, whether it's without Ten Hag, it remains to be seen. But at the end of the day, looking at these type of players, it's quite exciting, to be honest, because these are the type of players I like. Ones that, people don't really know, but they bring them in and then they end up being world beaters. That's what we need to know, guys. That's what we need to know. Pick up yourself. Pick up yourself. Let me go to these comments. Irfan. Ten Hag is a big flop for sure, Anthony. Yeah, as usual, Irfan, you come out with the comments. Big up yourself, Irfan. I know what you want. I know what you need, my friend. I know what you want. I know what you need. I know what you need, Irfan. We know what you need. You know you want all the big players out. You know you want all the big players in. I know what you want, my friend. Absolutely. We know what you want. We know what you need. Absolutely. Irfan, again, Keelia, there you go. We know what you want. You know what you need. It's Keelia and it's Nico Williams. It's Rafael Leao and Osman. He doesn't ask for too much, does he? He doesn't ask for too much. He's quite humble, he is. He's a simple guy, really, fan. He only wants Keelia, Nico Williams, Rafael Leao and Osman. Can we afford that? Can it be possible? Big up Drizzy. How you doing, my friend? Afternoon from Sydney. Sunny Sydney. Big up the Australia. Massive love my Australian family. Big them up. Big them up. How is Australia today? Sunny? It's sunny. Yeah, it's very hot here in the Middle East at the moment. Boiling hot. Absolutely roasting hot. It's a far contrast to London. That's what I would say, guys. Big up Al Mac. How you doing, my friend? Big up Al Mac, the legend in the chat. I saw 12-year-olds on TikTok play out from their goal and they were pinging passes between each other and like they had been coached by Pep. Where is this level of technical ability at United? Oh, come on, man. They're 12-year-olds at the end of the day. Come on, don't be so harsh on Manchester United. Don't be so harsh on Ten Hag. You know what? It's going to work out. We ain't got long till this international break is over. This goddamn National League, as they say, the National League. It ain't long till it's over, guys. And then we're going to be playing Southampton. and you're going to see that tiki-taka football that we all crave, that Pep Guardiola has invented, apparently. He invented the technical football, of course, when Sir Alex Ferguson was doing it in the 90s. He just copied those before him, of course, and act like it's his. The only thing is he implements it very, very well, of course, guys, absolutely. Big up, Mad Advanced Sid. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you back, my friend. United did what to Madrid? United did what to Madrid? United did what? United are about to still, I would say still, teeth, or how would you say it? Nick. United are about to grab this Wonderkid called Franco Master from River Plate, from under the noses of Real Madrid. Real Madrid are a big fan of this player, 17-year-old who plays for River Plate. He's already had 27 appearances, 3 goals. And how many assists has he got? I've got it up here. He's got a lot of assists. Got 3 assists and 3 goals. This guy's only 17 years old. He's already had 27 appearances for River Plate. He would set us back around £37.5 million. Now, that's quite steep, isn't it? But this guy is highly rated. And the thing is, when you have these young players who got a ceiling, I think it's worth it. And I would have done it this season myself. I would have done it this season. He's an attacking midfielder. He's already scored 3 goals, 2 assists at 17 years old, guys. So he's a young player, so he's a high prospect. Can we get that player over the line? I like this philosophy. I like what Ineos are doing in regards to the young players, of course. So that is another one that be on the conveyor belt of players coming through our ranks and stuff. Brilliant, brilliant news, isn't it? We're going to get more young players. We're going to have a future. The thing is with Manchester United right now, we've got a future. We might not have a current, but we have a future, guys. We have a future. Manchester United have a future. We have no current. We have no currents. We have no grapes. We have nothing like that. We just have a future. That's all we have, mate, at the end of the day. Now, another player that has been on the radar of Manchester United, but also Arsenal, is Fiat Nijpans. Fiat Nijpan is a midfielder, stroke attacking midfielder, who plays for Rosenborg at the moment. He's already had 50 appearances, 10 goals and 10 assists. This guy is incredible, Nijpan. We cannot let him go to Arsenal. He's the next Odegaard, so to speak. We need to get him through the door very, very quickly. He's also wanted by a number of other clubs. And what is enticing about Nijpan is that it's 9 million, guys. He's around 9 million euros. For goodness sake, 9 million euros, you know? So this is another player that Manchester United are interested in, but so are Arsenal. 51 appearances, 10 goals, 10 assists, 17 years old for Rosenborg. So why can't we go after that one? So what I like is, Ineos are already planning for the next season. No, none of these players are through the door yet. None of these players are signed yet. But it goes to show you that they're looking and they're looking at the next big thing. That's what I like. That's what I like about a Manchester United manager, a Manchester United ownership, should I say. That they believe in our philosophy, they understand our philosophy, which is youth, courage and success. That's what we need to have at Manchester United. Youth, courage and success. That's what we need, guys. Absolutely, guys. Let me get through some of your comments. Guys, is to 1 billion. 1 billion, Man United need 1 billion for your transfer list, fan. Absolutely. Why don't you upload videos to get more reach? Upload what type of videos? I'm just starting out, mate. I would definitely do some videos. I've got memberships as well. I'm going to be going on. I've got a membership that you can join. That I've got some amazing content coming. I'm going to be interviewing various people, ex-footballers, people and journalists and stuff like that. Some amazing content is coming your way very, very soon. Of course, I'm just building up and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, look, I tend to look at it like this. The great YouTubers, right? The great YouTubers, they use word of mouth. They don't read. They don't look at pictures to add weight to their opinion. For example, Mark Goldbridge and people like that, they don't need videos. You just speak and you speak how you feel and you feel what you mean and you just speak and you show your personality. That's the most important thing for me. But I will be expanding this channel in regards to video calls as well, phone-ins and stuff like that. And we've also got some great we got a membership going on now, so you can become a member as well. And there's some great material coming there. You wouldn't even believe the material I've got coming. I've got musicians. I've got people like that coming on the show. Do you know what I mean? For the members and stuff like that. So it's going to be absolutely fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. No doing French. Do you know what I mean? So brilliant. I've got a lot of plans planned for this channel, but it is new. But guys, keep showing your support. Absolutely love your support. Thank you so much. And the advice is well noted, my friends. Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining me. And don't forget to subscribe and smash a like on the video, guys. Thank you, Mads. Thank you, Advanced, for that. Absolutely. Yep, absolutely. 1 billion, mate. Yeah, you're the 1 billion man. You're like, not the $1 million man. You're the 1 billion man. Rasta Stocks. I just do on any of the players to get injured. Yeah, me too. They could play for international duties, but no injury. I'm surprised that Man United haven't pulled out any players out of the squad. You know, other teams, they're pulling their players out of the squad. Arsenal, Liverpool and stuff like that. They're pulling players out of their squad. I don't know why Man United don't do that. Pull some players out of the squad, make up some lies, do something, you know what I mean? Say like, oh, he's got a knock, he can't play, he's got a bit of a thigh strain, he can't play. Do something like that, guys, you know? At the end of the day, what you should do, like that's what Man United should do. We're too honest, we're too nice at the moment, in my opinion. I hope we don't get any injuries, absolutely. Almac, Irfan, anyone could suggest tons of players for our budget of 200 million per year, not to 500 million. You got to work, we got to be realistic. Exactly, Almac, exactly. We have to be realistic at the end of the day, Irfan. Irfan, if you can get the money together to buy them amount of players of that stature, then go for it. But as Jim Ratcliffe said, he's not interested in the already made superstars. He's interested in making his own Mbappés, and that's what I like. And one of them is Naipan, another one of them is Franco. Those sort of players I like because they're unknown. Chido Martin is almost at Manchester United. We're just awaiting the announcement. No, the announcement has not been announced really when it's going to be, but they're just awaiting on the final details of the deal. So Chido Martin could be a Manchester United player very, very soon. Another one through the door. 3 very, very good young players for the future. And this is what I like, because at the end of the day, it's easy to suggest going after Keane, Nico Williams, all these players. But remember, where did these players come from originally? How did they scout them? How did they develop them? That's what we need to do. We need to build our own 100 and 150 million pound players. That's what we need to do at the end of the day. Anderson Varela, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. United haven't bought anyone yet. It is the close of the window, of course. United won't buy anyone, but Man United are preparing for the window coming up in January and, of course, in the summer. Christopher Vavell is staying at Manchester United until January so far. I hope he extends it. Very, very good man in regards to spotting the next talent. He's from that Red Bull conveyor belt of players, of young players, Salzburg, of Leipzig, of course. So he's very, very good to have, and he's going to be staying for January. What does that mean? Some people say, oh, he's going to be looking at new managers. You know what? Some people just think negatively. At the end of the day, I believe he's going to be looking at other players he's going to be looking at, and hopefully we can get some more players through the door very, very quickly, guys. Varela, how do I become a member? Just go to the channel and there's the link there, say join, just join. And that's it. I've got some amazing content coming, by the way. No content is on there yet, by the way, but I've got some amazing content coming your way. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. I'm so excited. I've got some great guests coming on, musicians, actors. Look, listen, yeah, when you've been in the music industry for a long time and the film industry, you get contacts, and I've got some great material for you. I've also got Fabrizio Romano coming on the show very, very soon as well. So don't miss that. Don't miss that. That'll be happening very, very soon as well. So very excited about the channel, guys. And do you know what? I'm going to get you all involved, guys. I'm going to get you all involved in this channel. You are the elitists. You are the ones who supported me from the beginning. I appreciate all of you, and much love to all of you, my peeps. Kazi, good morning, my friend. How are you doing? Coffee, jammy Dodgers, and a chocolate waffle bar. Can't go wrong. Good morning, everyone. Coffee, Kazi, you are speaking my language, my son. At the end of the day, I've got jammy Dodgers in the cupboard. Jammy Dodgers in the cupboard. Jammy Dodgers, absolutely jammy Dodgers. It's like some of those fan cams who pretend to be Man United fans. They're jammy Dodgers. At the end of the day, they don't support the club. They support their opinion at the end of the day. But I have got some jammy Dodgers in the cupboard. Absolutely. Waiting there for a special occasion. I can't eat any jammy Dodgers because I don't want to put in any more weight. I'm big enough as it is. But I do have some jammy Dodgers, and I do dodge a jammy Dodger in my mouth occasionally because I do like my jammy Dodgers, but I do like my jammy Dodgers with a cup of tea. I like my jammy Dodgers soggy. I like my biscuits soggy. I got my digestives up there as well, of course. I like my digestive soggy. What a name for a morning show, Soggy Biscuit. I should do a new morning show called Soggy Biscuits. What's going on? The Soggy Biscuits. You Soggy Biscuits in the chat. Go for it, guys. Absolutely. Goodness me. I don't know where I'm going with this, but it is Friday, guys. You got to let me off at the end of the day. England, man, United come first. Absolutely, Brian. We got Lee Carsley ball coming very soon to your house, guys. You soggy biscuit. Absolutely. To be honest, Rasterstock, to be honest, I think we need to look at the experienced striker to help our number 9 and 11 develop more. Not saying that they're good, they're not good, but that's something to think about. Absolutely, this is what I was saying before. We do need an experienced striker who is proven at scoring goals. For example, we got Rasmus, we got Xerxes. They do need that experienced striker to nurture them, so to speak. It would be great if we can get another experienced striker in there. I doubt it's going to happen anyway at the moment, guys. But maybe the next window. Even Tony's gone, of course, to Saudi Arabia. Good for them. Osman's gone, of course, to Galatasaray. Good for him. At the end of the day, will he stay at Galatasaray long? Who knows, guys? Who knows? It depends on the biscuit, the softness of the biscuit. If the biscuit is soggy, it's almost done. It's going to drop. We're going to drop that soggy biscuit. We dipped it in the tea too long. Do you know what? Sal's soggy biscuit drop. Breaking news. Absolutely, guys. Breaking news. Philip Cosgrove. I think United will play Ugarte besides Casemiro for a while. It's easy to criticise Casemiro at the moment, but in fairness, 2 wrong passes don't make him a bad player. He has been one-man wall when possible. Absolutely. I absolutely agree, Philip. That is very important that we don't jump on him too early. We do need him at the end of the day. And as I was saying yesterday, having Casemiro in there gives us a chance to rotate and kind of play a different formation in regards to if we're playing a team the way you have to sit back, we got Casemiro and Ugarte rather than having mainly bombing forward, for example. But what that also does, if we play Ugarte and Casemiro, we can bring the forwards much more forward. And it'll give us more of a chance of scoring goals. Jose Mourinho was doing it, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was doing it, of course, with the low block and stuff, the double pivot and everything like that, with the counter-attacking. So it can work at the end of the day. I wouldn't be surprised if Erik ten Hag does do something like that, does play a counter-attacking style with 2 holding midfielders. But, you can play 3 in there as well, with Mainu as well. Almag, is tic-tac possession football for the future? We look for playing a dinosaur football. Can the transition counter-attack football win the league? At the end of the day, it depends, mate. It depends on how much you want it. At the end of the day, formations are just formations. They're totally overrated, mate. Man United did it. We played a very simple formation, 4-4-2, 4-5-1. And other teams did play 4-3-3. Many teams played 4-3-3. Many teams played 3-5-1. At the end of the day, 3-5-2 and things like that and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, look, it can work. It depends on the players. It depends how much they implement that style. It depends how much they want it. It depends how much effort they put in. That's the most important thing. At the moment, I'm not seeing the effort. I'm seeing a lack of confidence. I'm seeing a team that is void of any confidence whatsoever. I'm seeing some players who've not won the league, who are mentally just not there, so they don't know what it takes to win the league. I'm seeing that. So at the end of the day, it depends. It's all on the circumstances, and I feel like it can work. It can. Many teams have done it. The Oracola football news, nice, absolutely, my friend. Big up yourself. You see, you're coming up the creativity, Rasta. Big up, Kazi. Big up, Kazi. Big up yourself. Yes, big up. The problem is Man City, Chelsea, go for Super Arsenal, CDM 150 million towards 110 million for Man United. Can have 1 or 2 players star in the club. Man United have to build their stars, mate. We've been through the stars. We've been through the Galacticos. We've had the Ibrahimovic's. We had the Falcaos, of course. We had the Schweinsteigers, of course. We've had all these players, of course, guys. Absolutely, we've had these players. Soggy Biscuits, that's madness. Big up the Soggy Biscuits in the chat. Those who know. Big up the Soggy Biscuits. We are in the chat, guys. That soggy biscuit is about to drop in the tea. And when that soggy biscuit drops on the tea, here we go. Soggy biscuit has dropped in the tea. It's in the tea. Here we go. Absolutely. Digestive biscuit and jammy Dodgers. Absolutely. Dodge a bullet there. Dodge a bullet. Absolutely. Have you seen the Europa League play section? I haven't, no, I've seen who we're playing in the Europa League. At the end of the day, the league that we have, I know what teams are playing. We're playing Porto, of course, Fenerbahce, of course. We're reuniting with Jose Mourinho. That's going to be interesting. And Fred, let's not forget, Pastor Fred, of course. We're reuniting with them, of course. So, looking forward to Europa League. One thing I've got a question for you, though. I've got to look into it a little bit. What happens if you come low in the Europa League? If you come low in the Champions League group, right? Or league? Do you go into the Europa League? I've got to look that up because before it used to be if you come third in the Champions League group, you go straight into the Europa League. Does that still apply? It's an interesting one, isn't it? Tickle for your fancy. Tickle for your fancy. Good morning out. Big up David Lingham. How you doing? Afternoon, evening, everyone. Let's just support Man United. Forget about Eric Ten Hag. Man United comes first. Glory, glory, Man United. That's the sort of comments I like from David Lingham. That's why I like David Lingham. He comes on with the bombshells like that. You know what I mean? The positivity on a Friday, guys. It's Friday again. Absolutely, it's Friday again. And we keep going, guys. Absolutely. Got Jammy Dodger in my coffee now. Jammy Dodger's in my coffee. You got a tune going on, mate. Jammy Dodger in my coffee. I got a Jammy Dodger in my coffee. You are the Jammy Dodgers. Do you know what? The Jammy Dodgers are the ones like Sniper Man. Instead of having a sniper bin, we have a Jammy Dodger. We have a Jammy Dodger bin, and we just drop the Jammy Dodger in the bin, guys. There are other biscuits, by the way, other delicacies like custard creams and stuff like that. So before I get banned, there are other biscuits that you can tickle your fancy, as you say. Do you know what I mean? Digestives and stuff. Being a Man United fan, life is so hard. Don't worry about it. Man United fan is relentless at the end of the day. I was speaking to KG, the comedian, not long ago, and he said, being a Man United fan, it is hard work. It is hard work. It is hard work at the end of the day. I absolutely agree with that. And, you know, at the end, especially if you support the manager, it's been a bit of a ride this last couple of weeks, isn't it? But we carry on and we stick to it, guys. We stick to it. You can't even post a picture of Bruno Fernandes these days without having Ten Hag outers and Bruno haters coming on your page talking that smack. At the end of the day, it's madness at the end of the day. And, you know, the fan base is all over the place at the moment. And it's a bit mad, isn't it, right now? Ten Hag is not a manager to have superstar Zidane in. Well, Zidane, if you can persuade Zidane to come to Manchester United, fair play to you, my guy. Zidane doesn't like Man United. He doesn't like us. He's not our friend anymore. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, he doesn't like us, guys. So, yeah, we're going to have to do a bit of persuasion. Custard creams in the house. Custard creams in the house, guys. You have got a custard cream membership, mate. Absolutely. David Lingham. Fernandes assisted Dalot in Portugal win. They played well. Yeah, all round Manchester United. Fernandes, Dalot, and Ronaldo. Ronaldo scored his 900th goal of his career. 900 goals, guys. For goodness sake. I remember, right? I went to Peter Shilton's 1,000th game. If you know Peter Shilton, he used to play for England, of course, and stuff. He ended up signing for a club called Leyton Orient, and I went to his 1,000th game. I thought that was impressive. Ronaldo's on his way to 1,000 goals, guys. 1,000 goals. Can you even contemplate that? Can you contemplate that? 900 goals at the moment on his way to 1,000. He's not going to stop, is he, till he gets to 1,000? Absolutely not. He's not going to stop. Big up Ronaldo. Kenny fan, big up yourself. Good morning, my friend. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Do you guys think Casemiro will play as an 8? Nah, I don't think so, mate. I don't think he's got the legs. He's got no legs at the end of the day. I don't think he's got the legs, my guy. Ronaldo is the GOAT for me. Absolutely, he is. He's better than Messi. Messi's PR and stuff like that. Absolutely, Messi has a huge PR machine and stuff. You know what I mean? When Messi, of course, won the World Cup, wasn't the best player in Argentina. Argentina won the World Cup through other players as well. But Ronaldo's won 2 trophies for Portugal. So, you know what I mean? Tit for tat. Guys, but it's all about opinion at the end of the day. It is all about opinion. Now, talking of opinions, Ineos have warned Eric Ten Hag about his performances on the pitch. It is believed that they are underwhelmed by Ten Hag's performances in regards to attacking football and the style of football that they want to implement at Manchester United. Now, Ten Hag has rumoured to have been warned that if this style of play does not if he does not fix his style of play, he will no longer be Manchester United manager. How true these are? Is it no smoke without fire? Is there no smoke without fire? How true that rumour is, who knows? But he has been warned that he has to improve the performance on the pitch, and the Ineos have been very, very underwhelmed. What do you think about that? Well, no ish, Sherlock. Of course we haven't played well. We haven't played well for ages. Let the players come in, let us settle down, let the fitness build up, and then we can judge him. Of course, we can judge him after that. In my opinion, this is more spin from the media, the mainstream media. I think this is what they do in regards to trying to unsettle Ten Hag again. Give the guy a break, guys. Give the guy a break. It's international break, for heaven's sake. He's going to be manager after the international break. So give the guy a break, for goodness sake. We got to go against Southampton at St. Mary's, and we got got to absolutely wipe the floor with them. And we will wipe the floor with them. No doubt about it. I'm pretty sure about that. Kenny, Messi would have been found out in a pen. Absolutely, mate. I have my opinions. If I speak, I will be in trouble. As Jose Mourinho once said, I will be in trouble if I speak. Of course, the system was utterly flawed, in my opinion. Too much space between the back line and the midfield. Absolutely. You know what? But that can change, can't it? That can change. Please like the video, fellow Reds, and I might get Sal to sing You Don't Want That. Do you know what, Brian? If you get me, look, if I get 5,000 subscribers, right, before the end of the season, I'm going to do a membership video, but I'm going to sing, right? But I'm going to write a song and I'm going to sing my own personal song about Manchester United. Absolutely. My own personal song about you and Manchester United. I'll do that. I'm not going to do it on the normal YouTube because boy, oh boy, I will get rinsed. You know what I mean? Goodness me. Lingam, even if it somehow wins some games, personally, my opinion, he should be sacked. We'll have to wait, mate. We'll have to wait. We have to wait until after the transfer, obviously, the international break, should I say. Let's be calm, David. I understand. But if we go and win 4 games in a row, if we beat Southampton, Aston Villa, Crystal Palace and Spurs, do you know what I mean? It's a big ask, but if we did do that, do you know what I mean? You're going to have to give him a chance, isn't it? Messi is overrated. I mean, I would say Messi's a world-class player. I wouldn't call him the GOAT. I wouldn't. I just wouldn't. Because everything worked out for Messi at Barcelona. He had all the players around him, Iniesta, Xavi, Busquets. He had all those players around. What happened when Messi left Barcelona, by the way? Yes, he done well for Argentina, but anyone could win the World Cup. You know, France won the World Cup. You know, that happens. Greece won the European Championships. That can happen. He wasn't the best player at the World Cup. In my opinion, he's a world-class player. Is he on? And I don't think he's anywhere near Ronaldo's level. I don't. I personally don't, guys. That's my opinion, though, you know. But Messi has the PR. Messi has all that PR in the world, doesn't he? He has all the channels. He has all Gary Lineker and stuff like that, bigging him up every single day, of course. Post-Salah has, which is United man that has played the most attractive football. Most of football has been difficult to watch. Post-Alex Ferguson, I have not rated anyone, to be fair. I have not rated any football team since Sir Alex Ferguson retired. Nada. I think Man City are boring, absolutely boring. I don't like watching Man City tiki-taka, boring, computerized, robotic Transformers football. I don't like that kind of football. I think if you're going to be totally honest, who has played the most attractive football for me? It's probably Brighton. Brighton have probably played the most attractive football in the last 10 years, if I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. I would say Oli. Oh, manager. Sorry, guys. Mac. I didn't read that properly. Post Sir Alex Ferguson, which United manager has played the most attractive football? Yeah, you have to say Oli. Oli has played the most attractive football. Not the most effective football, but but the most attractive football, in my opinion. He had the most goals and stuff like that. I wouldn't say that. I think that Man United played well under Jose Mourinho in his first season. I think we were sighting as well in Jose Mourinho's first season when we won the Europa League and we won the League Cup. I think he was pretty exciting. I think that was a good time, to be honest, as well. But Ole's was exciting, but it weren't effective as it should be, of course. Ole, to be honest, we had a balanced attack. We had a balance, but we were poor, mate. We were poor in the end. People found us out. Second half FC. Ole, one thing about Ole, he went on that run, didn't he? When he didn't get defeated away from home for a record amount of games, isn't it? He didn't get defeated. Absolute legend, mate. Anyway, Philip Cosgrove. Philip, imagine we go on a 10-game winning spree in the Premier League. PR machine would go cuckoo, and as supporters, so would we. But that's the kind of run we would need. You know what? Back in the old days, Philip, I hate to bring it back in the old days, back in my day, Victor Meldrew and all that. I hate to bring it to these days, but you know when Sir Alex Ferguson used to lose one game and we used to go on those 6, 7, 8 game runs? It used to be a normal thing, didn't it? It used to be one of those things that's going to happen. We say, right, we lost this game, but we're going to go on a hell of a run now. Watch us go on that run. And that's what Sir Alex Ferguson used to do. When we lose a game, we made them pay. We made them pay when we lose games. Brian, Oli went on a run, undefeated, got in contact, and then it went all wrong. Yeah, do you know what? What is this curse of the contract, Brian? You know what? It's called the curse of the contract, isn't it? At Manchester United, we have this really big problem with managers and players getting contracts. Then it all goes, it's up, of course. And at the moment, it is it's a bit like Rashford when he signed that contract. As soon as Rashford signed the contract, down tool. Do you know what I mean? I don't know why it is. Is it a mental thing? Do they lose their edge a little bit? Do they feel comfortable? I feel that we shouldn't have given Ole that contract. It was a biggest mistake that we did. Perhaps we should have waited to the end of the season, see how it goes, and do that. And if it is rumoured that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wanted certain players, then they should have supplied him with those certain players. But they should have waited till the end of the season to give him a contract. Because once he got that contract, it all started going upside down. I felt good when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer Ole's at the wheel. How good does it feel? Of course, when Ole came at Man United, we were all singing that song. And, you know, when we beat Spurs at Wembley, do you remember when Spurs were playing at Wembley? We beat them 1-0 and we're winning and we were winning and we were winning. And the feeling was so good. The feeling was great, you know what I mean? Because it's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He's one of us. We're winning. And then it all went bad, isn't it? The toxicity came. He signed that contract. People went against Ole, of course, including myself, to be honest with you, on the third season, though. On the third season, not in his first season, you know, and it all went bad, you know, and, you know, at the end of the day, we're still recovering from that, I feel. David, I've been watching the games with Ollie, was a coach. We played some good football. We were running the ball, going forward, no back passing. We went 39 games unbeaten away. We did, and then it all went pear-shaped, didn't it? This is the problem, David. I don't know what happened after that. It all went pear-shaped. In regards to the Europa League final, he messed it up, of course. He lost on penalties to Villarreal. And at the end of the day, ultimately, at Manchester United, you're measured on trophies. And he didn't win a trophy at Man United. And if he won a trophy, then maybe we could say, yeah, you know what, keep him on and stuff. But there's something about Ole that I felt that was just too soft. He lacked that edge. You know, he's a great guy, and that shows, yeah, at the end of the day. He lacked that edge for me. You need to be a bit ruthless when you're Manchester United manager. You need to have that bit of ruthlessness about you, guys, in my opinion. It would be hella funny, Kenny. It would be hella funny if we go on an undefeated streaks and those Ten Hag outers would be hiding it. Do you know what would be funny, guys? Kenny, absolutely. Do you know what would be funny? Is that, you know, if we do go on this run, where are those Ten Hag outers going to hide? Again, they're going to be like, oh, no, it's not about that. Just because he beat Southampton and Crystal Palace, diggy do. They're going to be like that, posting pictures on my wall, doing this, that, whatnot. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, look, you know, what happens then? What happens then? Are they going to backtrack again? Are they going to hide again? Are they going to hide under the sofa again, like they have been for months and months and months? And just now, we finally found them, like a long-lost child. At the end of the day, we finally found them. When they come out, when Man United lose a game, they come out and they're like, oh, I told you so. I told you so. Goodness me, for goodness sake. Hindsight is a beautiful thing, isn't it? It's a beautiful thing. We're all millionaires in hindsight, ain't we? I might as well do the lottery in hindsight. Do you know what I mean? I might win the lottery in hindsight. You know, I would win the lottery in hindsight, of course, because I didn't have the goddamn numbers. But it is the only third game of the season, guys. It's the third game of the season. Come on, guys. Relax, chillax. Don't do it when you want to go through it. Do you know what I mean? Just relax, guys. Absolutely. Philip, Sal's right though, Ole's contract. Yeah, absolutely. His contract messed us up. He don't only mess up Ole, it messes up players as well. It's messed up Rashford as well. You know what I mean? Since he signs that contract, the dreaded contract, it's like he sold his soul, and his soul is gone, and he's got no more soul in the football. We need to cling to some fucking reckless dream. Yeah, Kenny, we got dreams. Dreams can come true. Gabrielle once said it. I stick by her every word. Dreams can come true, guys. Dreams do come true sometimes. Oh, we won the treble. Dreams come true. I never thought we'd win the treble, but the dream did come true, didn't it? Absolutely, guys. Big up, it's Friday again. Don't worry about it. Satish, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. At the end of the day, Erik ten Hag must bench Rashhead. Absolutely, he must dress Rashhead, Motorhead, Rashhead. At the end of the day, he must bench Rashford. I absolutely agree. Rashford would do a world of good for Marcus Rashford if he is benched a little while. If he's benched a little while, look, Ahmad's been benched, Anthony's been benched, Garnacho's been benched. Why can't Rashford be benched? What is it with Rashford? What is it with Rashford? What is going on with Rashford? Why can't he be benched? Does he have a sore bum? Can't he be benched? He can't sit on the bench? What's going on? Absolutely. Philip, as a reckless delegate, I'm joking. Are you a reckless delegate? Big up Kenny. Big up KG the comedian. Absolutely, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to become a member as well on my Become a chatterboxer, guys. Become a chatterboxer. Yeah, absolutely. David Lingham. He bought Sancho Ronaldo. Ronaldo is the best player in the world for me, but he wasn't good enough for our second stint. As I love him, we had to change our shape because of him. He still scored a lot of goals, didn't he? At the end of the day, he came in, he scored a lot of goals. But I absolutely agree with you, David. We shouldn't have brought him back. I'm a firm believer, unless it's Paul Scholes, even to this day, that you should never go back. I believe you should never go back to where, even though you love that place, even though you miss that place, never go back. Because, do you know what I mean? It more times than not, it just goes pear-shaped. And to be honest, if I was to turn back time, no aqua, if I was to turn back time, I wouldn't have brought Ronaldo back, because I have such fond memories of Ronaldo during 2008, from 2006 and 2008 in particular. I have fantastic memories of Cristiano Ronaldo, and those memories somewhat were a bit tarnished in regards to his comeback, weren't they? So yeah, never come back, never gone back, of course, guys. Man, Rashhead, absolutely Motorhead, Rashhead, he needs a Motorhead. He needs to play that rock and roll football again that we all used to know that he could play. We need Motorhead back on the pitch, absolutely. Rashhead, Motorhead, that's what we need, guys. No soggy biscuits in town. At the moment, our midfield is like a soggy biscuit. In particular, a jammy dodger without the jam. We are like that, exactly. A soggy jammy dodger without the jam. That's what we are in midfield at the moment. A soggy jammy dodger without the jam. Anyone can run through that midfield, for goodness sake. Casper the Ghost can run through that midfield, for goodness sake. Do you know what I mean? It's madness at the end of the day what's going on. And hopefully that gets fixed with Ugarte. Ugarte's coming back in the team, and hopefully it will be fixed very, very soon, guys. I am firmly believing that we will beat Southampton, and we will go on an incredible, mesmerizing run that we will go on, and we will move up that table. Move yourself. We're moving up the table. Move yourself, move yourself, move yourself, move yourself. We're going up that table, mate. We're going straight up that table. No way at all. The tables turn at the end of the day. The tables will turn, my guys. The tables will turn, and Manchester United will be back. Lee Sharp all day, Philippe. Lee Sharp all day long, all day long. The reason why Lee Sharp is a great creator, skillful player. No, he didn't score as many goals as Marcus Rashford, but he was a better creator, more skillful, sublime. Who remembers that goal against Barcelona at Old Trafford, 2-2, when Romario was playing and stuff like that? Who remembers that little back heel, that nonchalant little back heel that he did, you know, and he done that little celebration, the Elvis celebration in the corner flag? Who remembers those great days? Of course, those were the days, my friend. I thought they would never end. At the end of the day, those were the days. Hello, my brother. Good morning to you in the UK. Good morning, Jim. How you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the stream. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you very much, my guy. Thank you. Yeah, you know what? Well, I get very, very nostalgic when it comes to Man United. If you talk about the past, I just bring up a whole conveyor belt of history for you and start talking about it and where I was at that particular moment, what I was doing, of course. I remember the first time I really and truly cried when I was a Man United fan. When was the first time you cried as a Man United fan? I'm not going to say when the first time I cried. When was the first time you cried as a Man United fan? Let me know. Kazi, skinhead, deadhead, everybody gone dead. Kazi, absolutely, you're bigging up the mate. I've got to be careful what I say on this channel. you madman. Absolutely, big up, Kazi. Over here it's 5 p.m. in Brisbane, so big up Australia. We've got 2 people from Australia in the house. Absolutely, big up. Good day, mate. Good day, mate. Holy struth, mate. Going down to Perth tonight. Going down to Perth. Absolutely, neighbours. Closer each day, home and away. Absolutely, guys, absolutely. I used to be a fishmonger. Did you know that? Sorry to move it away from the subject. I used to be a fishmonger, and I served a guy from Home and Away. I've forgotten what his name was, but he was in that doctor's program, ER in America. I think it was ER. He was in ER in America, that doctor's program, and I served him. Yeah. He bought a fish sticks. Absolutely fish sticks. Yeah, not that what she. Yeah, at the end of the day. Yeah. So yeah, I was a fishmonger, and I used to go home every single day in East London, right, smelling a fish. And what happens is when you work in a fish counter, you lose the smell for fish, so you don't know you smell a fish. And then when you go on the bus, you can't smell fish, but other people can. I gained a reputation. Yeah, mate, I've been around the ringers, mate. I've done everything. I've been a baker, I've got the keys to the bakery. I've got the keys. I've been a baker. I've been a fishmonger. I've done fried chicken. I've been a pizza man. I've done all that. I had the best pizzas in town, guys. You cannot test my pizzas. The best pizzas in town. I used to spin that pizza, 3 pizzas every 10 minutes, mate. I used to be on it non-stop. Philip, Sharp played with a smile across his face. That time, Sal, Rashi would have sent here a real event. Should be sent, absolutely. And you know what? Sharp, of course, we all know the story about Sir Alex Ferguson when Sharp used to go out clubbing. He used to bring girls home. Sir Alex Ferguson used to knock on his door. He used to knock on his door and he used to say, listen, oi, yeah, come down here now. Come down here now. You, Giggsy, Sharp here. Come down here. Paul Parker. Paul Parker. Come down here now. Get out. And the problem is, those players learn. They learn. But at the end of the day, who didn't learn? Lee Sharp. And he got shipped off, of course, all around the world, as Oasis said once. All around the world to Sampdoria, to Leeds, which is another country, in my opinion. He went to Leeds, to Sampdoria, of course. And I forgot where else he went. Perugia or something like that. Big up Brian. I remember a hat trick for Lee Sharp at Highbury. 6-2, League Cup. Yes. 6-2, League Cup. Smashed them. Absolutely smashed the living daylights out of them. Mashed them up. There's games that stick to my head in regards to Lee Sharp. I was at a game against QPR, he scored. There was a game against Aston Villa at Villa Park where he scored a couple of goals. He was brilliant that night. I remember. It was good. It come out in patches. That guy was brilliant. I mean, the Barcelona goal in the Champions League, when we drew 2-2 at Old Trafford, it was fabulous. It was a fabulous goal, guys. Good day, mate. Struth, mate. Going down to Perth tonight. Going down to Perth. Don't forget, join me, yeah? Join me for Chatterbox. Sorry, guys, that my Australian accent is bad. You could do the East End accent. I've got the East End accent, mate. Half a pound of bananas. You get me? No, that's not. That's a different accent completely. No, home and away, neighbours both good, but prefer gone and away. Absolutely. You know what? What is it? Shine. No shine. You remember Kylie Minogue and Jason Donovan? Love at first sight. You know what I mean? I love Kylie Minogue, by the way. Big up Kylie Minogue. Oh, Kylie Minogue. Goodness me, Kylie Minogue. Billingsgate Market, probably. Absolutely, Billingsgate Market. Fish Market, they filmed Gentleman there. Did you know that? Absolutely brilliant series. Don't forget to watch Gentleman. Brilliant series. Absolutely. That was brilliant. They filmed it there. Billingsgate Market, Canary Wharf, around that area. Popular. Absolutely, guys. You're making it sound like Ninja Turtles. Spin that wheel. Spin that wheel. Hey, DJ, spin it. Go to the music. You can't test me on music, my guy. You can't test me. Quality, I possess, don't be oppressed. Listen, right? Wait, look, what about the other song? What about it? T-U-R-T, Any Power? What about that Bad Man song? Bad Man song. I used to have those little vinyls. You know those little vinyls, mad one. Mad times, man. Remember those back in the day? I used to love the Turtles, by the way. The Turtles, you know what? I was actually, funny enough, I was looking at those turtle toys. When the turtle figurines came out, back in the late 80s, early 90s, I believe it was, they were like gold dust. You couldn't get it. And I'll look for them everywhere. You couldn't get it. I managed to get Bebop, Rocksteady, and April O'Neil, and Splinter. They're the only ones I managed to get. I couldn't get Raphael, Donatello, Leonardo, Michelangelo. I couldn't get them. To this day, I'm online looking for them. eBay and stuff like that. Lingo, David, as it stands, we have the weakest midfield. My prediction is Mainu, Fernandez, Ugarte front, 3, Garnacho, Xerxes, Ahmad, Bak, Dalot, Delict, Martinez, Mazrui, goalkeeper Banda. Is that for the game against Southampton? It looks like it will be something like that, in my opinion. Hopefully, Luke Shaw will be back very soon, but he's come back, has had a setback. Excuse me, as usual, his comeback has had a setback, unfortunately, so we'll have to wait for Luke Shaw. So it looks like Mazrui left back. The team relatively picks itself at the end of the day. It does pick itself. I went on a neighbours tour in 1914, met the Carl Kennedy, Alan Fletcher at the Skilda. Oh my goodness, that is a dream come true, my guy. A dream come true. I want to believe that. I'm going to find the guy, right? The guy who I served, and you can tweet him and ask him, right? Home and away, what's his name? I've forgotten his name. Home and away character who went to America ER. Let's have a look. I think it was Leo Patterson, wasn't it? No, it wasn't him. It wasn't him. It wasn't him. I've got to find the name of him. But he went and he acted in ER. If you know, you know. He went and acted. I think it was ER. Is that him? No, that's not him. But he was a legend, right? What happened is he said, "What are these? What are these, mate?" He goes, "What are these, mate?" I said, "They're fish sticks, mate." He goes, "What do they taste like, mate?" "They're a bit like jello, mate." I said, have one, they're fish sticks, taste one." He goes, "What, for free?" I go, "Yeah, have it." And yeah, he loved it. He bought a few of them. That was way back in 2002, by the way. That was a long time ago. I used to be a fishmonger, guys. I'm letting you know about my life story at the moment, guys. Absolutely. Jim Watkins, Brian. Well, we must have been cool neighbours. Storylines have dropped off a bit. Home and away and neighbours go good, but prefer gone and home and away a bit more. You know what? The storylines have completely died out in regards to EastEnders, in regards to home and away, neighbours, of course, Coronation Street. I used to sometimes pick them up. You know, neighbours used to come on England. They used to come on, I think it was Channel 4, wasn't it? And we used to watch it and stuff like that. Natalie and Brugler. Torn. Absolutely, Natalie and Brugler. Absolutely love her. Absolutely, Holly Valance. Mwah. Absolutely, Holly Valance. We love Holly Valance as well. Big up Holly Valance, of course. Holly Valance. Dave Hemsworth as well. Dave Hemsworth, but you know, not going to do mwah for David Hemsworth, am I? Guys, yeah, absolutely. Guys, don't forget to subscribe and smash a like on the video, guys. Let me get back to some of your comments. When CR7 returned, yeah, CR7 should never have returned in my opinion. The only time he's going to again return, I feel like, is that when he becomes a coach. When he becomes a coach. Brian, wow, that must have, yeah, absolutely. I think I read that one. Big up. He was a house, not ER. In the house, he was in the house, not ER. In the house, was it there? What's his name? Yeah, it wasn't ER. In the house. Was it? In the house, Australian actor. That's him. Yeah, I got him. Jesse Spencer. That's it. Thank you so much. Yeah, Jesse Spencer. It was Jesse Spencer. He was in Stratford. He was doing something in East London. He was doing something over there. I don't know what he was doing exactly. But if you tweet Jesse Spencer and say, "Do you remember when Stratford Post served you at a counter in Stratford and you were asking about fish sticks?" This conversation, it goes way over. You know what I mean? He was a top lad though. Top guy. Big up Randy, big up yourself, big up everyone in the chat, you absolute legends, you. Neighbours, come on lads, we're Man United fan channel, should Onana be dropped? I think so. He's a neighbour, you know what I mean? We've got to talk about these things. We're in depression at the moment, guys, Philip. Onana should be dropped. And in fact, do you know what I'm gutted about, Philip, is that we sold Kova. That's what I'm really sad about. I'm really upset about Kova. I'm sad about Kova, and we got rid of him. Luckily, we have a buy-on clause on him, so we can get him back. But I don't think we should have replaced him with Onana, in my opinion. Randy, big up to you. How you doing? Big up everyone in the chat. Absolute legends, Jim. It was great. It was a potluck. You might get the other tour too. I would like to see. Absolutely, guys. Jim, my sister lives in Perth. Big up Perth. Big up the Perth crew going down to Perth. Absolutely. I'm good. Thank you, brother. Big up Randy. Big up everyone in the chat. Do you know what? I feel like this international break has come at a very, very good time, in my opinion, because the fan base can calm down a little bit. We can move on and we can look forward to the Southampton game with enthusiasm. Now, in my regards to the Southampton game, I feel like we can win that game comfortably. We should win that game comfortably. It is a very dodgy period for Erik ten Hag, because if he doesn't win that game, there's going to be the knives out are going to come again. The fan base is going to jump on him again. The media are going to jump on him again. So I think it's very, very important that Erik ten Hag wins that game against Southampton. My prediction for the Southampton game is 2-0 Manchester United. I believe we'll win. I don't believe we'll win handsomely. I got two results actually, 2-0 and 5-0. I think that if we start well, we'll win 5-0. If not, we'll end up winning about 2-0 in the end of the day. I feel like we'll have too much quality for Southampton, and we should have too much quality for Southampton, in my opinion, guys. We should be beating Southampton handsomely, in my opinion. Jim, Brian Faskett, wow, Perth is what I know is lovely. It's like a separate country from the rest of Australia. Perth, yeah, I used to hear a lot about Perth. I used to hear it back in that programme, of course. Man United, didn't Man United go down to Perth a few years ago? Or they went to Melbourne? Do you remember after the treble winning season, Man United went to Australia? Does everyone remember that? When we beat Australia, we played the Australian national team. Who remembers that game when Dwight York, I think, scored? Do you remember that game? Goodness me, I'm taking it back now. I agree, 2-0 versus Southampton sounds about right. Absolutely, Jim, we need to win. Absolutely, there's no excuses now. Southampton can't score. Southampton can't defend. It's about time that we put them to the sword. There are no excuses against Southampton. We have to win against Southampton. And if we don't win against Southampton, we all know what's going to happen in it. It's going to be another week of toxicity. But I'm firmly behind Erik ten Hag, and I believe that we will beat Southampton. Therefore, won't be another 9-0. Do you remember under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, we won 9-0 against Southampton? People forget we won 9-0 against Southampton, but it was a COVID season. There was no one in the crowd. I think we played really well with no fans, didn't we? I wonder why that is. It's a win at all costs, backs against the wall mentality time. Absolutely, that's it. You know, beware of the wounded beast, as they say. We have to go out there and we have to win. We have to win that game handsomely. We'll have some players back, of course. De Ligt will be more fitter. It'll be more time into his fitness. Of course, Xerxes should be more fitter, of course. We might have some players back as well. So, you know, it's a game that we should be winning handsomely. There were no excuses to lose or to draw this game. Absolutely not. Dare we lose, I say. We will be good this season. We are much stronger. We will be. I still believe it's still very early in the season. Look, what I would say to the Ten Hag outers and the Ten Hag doubters, don't commit yourself too soon, because football can change. Football has a funny a way of changing. You know, when you least expect it, you go on a run, and there you go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. I remember when Sir Alex Ferguson lost 5-0 and 6-3 in the same week. You know what I mean? Against Newcastle and Southampton. I remember he did that in the same week. You know what I mean? And then what happens? We go on around. Football is a funny old game, as they say. It's a funny game. You never know what's going to happen. You never know what's around the corner at the end of the day. And for me, my opinion would be, guys, support the manager right now, of course, until it becomes impossible to support. Until it becomes impossible to support. At the end of the day, if he doesn't get results, we know what's going to happen to Erik ten Hag, don't we? We know that he won't stay long in the job at the end of the day. But what I do like, as I bring it back to the top of the show, is that Manchester United are going after 3 young players. Of course, we've got Gino Martin coming in, and they've inquired about Franco of River Plate, only 17 years old, 27 appearances, 3 assists, 3 goals. Brilliant tossing. And of course, Svir Naipan, who is also wanted by Arsenal. Arsenal have said to be interested in Naipan, but Man United has stolen a march on Svir Naipan. 51 appearances, 10 goals, 10 assists at 17 years old. We need to make the deal happen. We need to get these next big things through the door quickly. That's what Man United need to do. It's what we've done in the past. We need to get those young players through, and we need to get the next big thing and shift out all the dead wood. The players have been there, the players with no legs, of course. Jim. Ben Foster, I've not been in Sydney. Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah, neighbours, everyday neighbours. Erik ten Hag artists are going to be disappointed. Absolutely, I'm pretty certain of that. And I won't get an apology, by the way. I won't get an apology. You won't see no apology from them. Who's going to tell him the window's closed? We know the window's closed, mate. As you said at the top of the show, Ineos are preparing for the next window, my guy. FGT, my friend. They're preparing for the next window, my guy. If you watched the show from the beginning, you would have known, but you didn't. But that doesn't matter. I'm not going to hold it against you. FGT is Ten Hag out. That is entirely up to you, my friend. That is entirely up to you. At the end of the day, I welcome differences of opinion. That's what it's all about. What is most important about Manchester United, right, is that we're on the same boat. Now, if we finish the international break, right, if we finish the international break and we lose the next 3 or 4, right, then you can start jumping out and, you know what, give it to me. Give it to me, have it. You know what I mean? You can give it to me at the end of the day, guys. But at the moment, I'm going to support Erik ten Hag. I'm going to support the manager. We're not going to lose to Southampton. FGT, if we lose to Southampton, you can come back and banter me. We are not going to lose to Southampton. All being well. All being well. We are not going to lose to Southampton unless we get a red card or 2 in the opening minutes. We are not going to lose to Southampton, guys. Don't be silly. Yep. Jim, Eric Ten Hag needs wins, otherwise whether someone isn't in or out, the door is closed on him. I need him to start pushing it back. Absolutely, and this is the whole point, guys. At the end of the day, what matters the most is what happens on the pitch. If he loses the games, he's going to lose his job. He doesn't need us to tell him, guys. Our duty is, right, as Manchester United fans, is to back him, to support him until he's lost his job. At the end of the day, we can vent, we can have our opinion, we can criticise, but jumping on him, insulting him, calling him a bull fraud, peanut head, all this business, do you know what I mean? Me too, FGT, bull fraud, peanut head, it's disrespectful. We're Manchester United, we're classier than that, guys. We're not Arsenal, we're not none of them. We are a classy fan base. We shouldn't be calling people names. It should be a constructive opinion, of course, guys. Randy, the opposition is scared. That's why they troll on our channels. Absolutely, they're scared. We are a sleeping giant at the end of the day. We are a sleeping giant, and we will be back, guys. We will be back. Return of the Mac. Return of the Mac. We will be back, guys. Absolutely. You'll be playing that again and again. Absolutely, guys. Is he going to play against Southampton? I doubt it, my guy. I doubt it. He'll probably be on the bench for that game. I think he should play. Will you chuck him in the deep end against Southampton? Yes, I would. I would chuck him in the deep end against Southampton. Oi, no insults on my channel, FTT. You are welcome in my house. Don't diss my Randy. Randy, he's the macho man. Randy Savage, he's the man. Don't diss my man. Friend, right? Don't diss my friend, guys. Absolutely. Big up Ireland. McGregor for president. Big up McGregor for president. Which president? Man United president? What do you want him as? Absolutely. Big up Conor McGregor. All the best to McGregor. Becoming an actor right now. At the end of the day. Yeah, absolutely. He came to UAE not long ago to the USC gym. Return of the Giants. Glory, Man United. FGT. Have that, my son. Have that, my son. Irish president. Are you Irish, my friend? Seems like you are. Are you looking forward to the game tomorrow? Are you looking forward to Kobe Mainoo schooling you guys? Are you looking forward to seeing a bit of talent? Are you looking forward to that? Yes, guys. Jim Watkins, brother, I need to head to get out, get in some dinner. Big up, Jim Watkins. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope bon appetite. Bon appetite. I hope you have a great day. It is Friday. Have a fantastic Friday, my friend. I hope you enjoy the sunshine. Sunshine on a rainy day makes the soul drift away at the end of the day. Yeah, absolutely, guys. Who is playing in the midfield if Ugarte isn't available? It will be Casemiro, and my son, it will be Mainoo. That's what it will be, pending injuries. But I have a feeling, I have a funny feeling that he will play. I got this feeling, this feeling has come over me, guys. Rastastos, everyone's saying Ten Hag out right now. If they think they can do better, they should prove it. Absolutely, FGT. Are you watching, FGT? Are you watching? Are you watching? FGT, Grealish, you can have him, my guy. You can have Grealish. You can have, who else is there? Declan Rice. You can have them. We've got a lot of players coming through the ranks right now. My goodness me. You guys can have your leftovers, the leftovers. You can have it. I'm not going to be, I don't care. At the end of the day, I'm Manchester United. I'm English, but I'm Manchester United. Ireland 3, English 0. That's not nice, is it? Big up Jim Watkins. Big up. Have a lovely day, guys. Absolutely. Philip, Ireland 3, Ireland English 0. Absolutely. Why are you saying English? It is England. Philip, absolutely. It's your prediction. It will be Ireland 0, England 2, in my opinion. Let's have a good match, though. Absolutely. Big love to my Irish crew. I can't wait to go Dublin, bubbling in Dublin again. I love the Irish people. Do you know what I love about the Irish people? Salt of the earth people, mate. Salt of the earth. You know what I mean? They're proper people, mate. Absolutely love to Ireland, man. And politically. I'll be watching. We can't wait, mate. Big up everyone. When is Rasmus back? Rasmus won't be back against Southampton. I doubt it. He might be on the bench against Southampton. That would be 6 weeks, 7 weeks. I think he's been injured after the Southampton game. We do have... I would bring him in for the Spurs game. Myself, I'll bring him in for the Spurs game. Cheers. Big up, everyone. Big up. The show is about to end, my people. Respect to yours and the craves of football. Respect to FJT. Thank you. Please spread the word. Please subscribe if you can, FJT. That would mean a lot to me. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Regardless of opinions, it's all about opinion at the end of the day. That's why we're here at the end of the day. We're on the same boat, guys. Cheers, Sal. Big up everyone. SA versus Uganda. South Africa versus Uganda. Big up everyone. Big up that game. Obviously, there's a big international week going on this week. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. It's been a fantastic show. Absolutely brilliant show. Enjoyed it. It's gone really, really quick. I hate it when it goes so quick. I'll be back later on for a chatterbox. I'm going to go out today. I'm going to grab myself some Vietnamese, maybe. Something like that. I'll do something like that. And I'm going to enjoy the day and enjoy life at the moment. Forget about Man United for a few more hours until chatterbox, guys. But guys, thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to smash a like on the video. And please don't forget to join the membership as well. The membership has started. I've got some great content coming for the members as well. I'm going to be doing extra shows in between. I'm knackered, but I'll do it. And I've got some great content and interviews coming with musicians, actors, wherever it is. Where are you from? London, Manchester? I'm from London, FJT. London town, Leytonstone, like David Beckham. Yeah, absolutely, guys. But thank you for joining me, FGT. All you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I can't wait to see you later on. Don't forget to join me for Chatterbox later on, 2 p.m. UK time. And listen, whatever the opinion, we all want the same thing. We dream the same thing, don't we? At the end one. Nice, bro. Big up FGT. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up Randy. Big up Brian. Big up you all. Much love to you all. Thank you, FGT. Thank you for subbing. Much love to you. Big up yourself. Take it easy, guys. Peace.